my ship is docked there. Someone is running super fast, and I am running as fast as I can.
I like to think this version is a more mature version of the opera 3 years ago. It was received very well. I mean, therefore we can actually do the revival. For my taste, the music improved quite a bit. I wrote 30 minutes of new material and polished up the score a little bit.
Well, initially I thought, oh my God, please don't change it, because I know it. I knew it, how it was. And so it's sometimes for a singer it's quite difficult to lose the older version. But I've come to the conclusion that all change is good, and it's really Michel's prerogative. He's an amazing composer, amazing director as well. I think any change that he makes, it'll be a good one. So I think it'll be a great production.
I have the luxury of looking back at the first run in 2006. Back then I decided I wanted to compose a very sparse musical material because there are so many things happening on stage. But I think in being that careful, the music turned out to be a little bit too sparse. So this was one of the things that I immediately thought I had a chance to change now.
You too, yes, me too. That's why I'm certainly the tempo is pretty quick in actual fact, and drives through to the very end. It's always pounding forward, and it's very interesting for me because to meet and work with the composer, to have the composer direct you, is something that's very rare. Most often the composer writes it, hands it over to the opera company, and then we see them again on first night. But with Michel, he's there every day with rehearsals and really working on the minutiae of directing. So I find that also quite fascinating to have him there in the room, be able to explain exactly what he means.
Break off quite fast, both of you, and zie vrij snel reactie op de muziek en terug. For this revision of the opera, we needed to have 1 day of reshooting the video. I wrote a new scene musically that I wanted to have video with. We had 1 day to shoot the video. The scenes that we wanted to film are 3 moments outside that I envisioned being very sunny moments. We very actively watched the weather forecast to see what the weather would be like on the day of shooting. Fortunately, we were lucky, so we were able to shoot all the material we needed. I edited it last weekend, and we're rehearsing with it now. It's going to be a very busy period for me the next few weeks. Aside of the premiere of Afterlife, there's also 2 other big pieces which will premiere a week after the Afterlife premiere. And I'm expecting my second child in the same periods. I still get a little bit of sleep, but I guess my sleep will be less and less once it gets more complex, but it's also part of the fun. We'll sleep afterwards.